Okay, I'm one started here tonight. I'm on my new equipment. I got something better here. So, yeah. Hey, everybody needs somebody. Everybody wants somebody to love. Somebody to love. Sugar to kiss. Baby to miss now. Baby to tease. Sometimes we need you. And I need you, you, you. And I need you, you, you. In the morning, when the sun goes down, ain't nobody around you. Oh, sometimes I feel like I'm not even second year old. This is almost on out. I need you, you, you. Just to see me through. Somebody to hold my hand. I feel a little lonely, but I'm ready to say yeah. Yeah, yeah. So, hold on, let me get this here. I don't know. I'm a little kind of not quite at me tonight. Even though I am, you know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, so much. And I know, um, I'm gonna have haters. How could I not have haters? Did you call him Jesus? Did he have haters? Of course he did. How many? Quite a few. Okay. What is haters? Okay. Have you been taught that? Who's taught you to hate? Is that education or is that indoctrination? Which one would you call it, huh? Because that's what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming to find a way to break open your little pea brain there and get you to find the answers to what is and what isn't. And even if you're interested in and finding out, at least look beyond the porch light that you stand under or with or whatever the case is when you put that thing on. Come on. Here's the deal. My life is not just for funs and games, okay? I can do that all by myself. Really, I have a good time by myself. Trust me, I can, and I do. Real good time. Why? Because it's the way it is, and it's the way I enjoy it. Why? Because my energy that I hold has different vibrations than it at one time had when the other conscious was occupying in it. Okay? And then, even then, maybe her awareness wasn't on enough to recognize what was that what is and what isn't, okay? With the energies and the bodies. And do you believe your energy? I mean, really, do you? What else can you be? Come on. If if you can find source, so that you know that resource only exists from source. What source? You tell me what source. Otherwise, where would resource come from? What is resource? Do you even know? Come on, wake up. Really. Seriously. We got to find our way out. At least not we, because I'm out. You know, I'm continually going. You that still behind, that still haven't made the choice of the blue pill or the red one. It's your choice, of course. And the way source is set up in operation of itself, never leaves anything behind. So when you're ready, source has a spot just right for you. You know, I want you to see out of the big portal that they got you stuck inside of, and put a mask over your eyes so you can only see. You know those little things they put up there and the kids look through them, they click, 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 click. There you go, okay? They didn't put that in front of you for nothing. Probably did the kids like that to get them stuck too. Listen, I want you to see something here, and from the way it seems as of today, I'm gonna need a lot of help to get you from point A at least to point B. That's gonna be very difficult, mostly because I know that you have been bought inside of the indoctrination to the matrix of seeing reality as just the front door that you open, and it's not. And it's not at all. And now I'm working to break something out of a mentality spell condition that's been this way for a long time, quite a long time, millions of years. And due to my heart and my love, I just made my choice to bring myself forward, okay? And have your cake and eat it too, or have your meat, or have your field day, or your meat day on me, whatever you want to do. I don't care. I just want to get you out of the program. I want you to see yourself beyond the walls that you've built up for yourself. And how easy to stay stuck there. Just like I have given you the realization of the information of Lord Shiva. I have brought myself in the presence of who I am. Okay. Now, first of all, I want you to recognize and to see beyond this time right here, beyond this realization that you see yourself in today, beyond the world that you have been spelled inside of, that you only think this is it, and this is the only one. No, by no means. By no means. Remember the little gulf that they said that was in the Bible that was between the living and the dead? that the other one couldn't come back and tell them? Well, they could if you open up and speak to them, because they only veil behind, just a thin layer of veil right in front of you. Everything is. But the picture is frozen, so you don't see. So I need you to see that my walk-in as the walk-in to come in here is not something unusual. You, as I said, some walk in, some incarnated. The reason I walked in, because my life was not in tune for what I come in for to experience in this body. It was what I needed to have in my right now, and then go on to the next level of dimension of ascension. I didn't need I didn't need to have the experiences of growing up, of that particular part, or taking on families and husbands and children and all. I did not have to experience that on this timeline only. On this timeline, I probably have experienced that in other timelines. Do I know them all? No, but I identify with some of them. Some of them. It's a lot to go back into your Cosmic records and to see. Now, if I channel in long enough, quiet enough, and really get into my my higher self, I could open up my Cosmic record. I can open your Cosmic records. And I'm good at that. You know how they say the hairdresser can fix everybody else's hair, but can't fix their own. Of course, I'm fixing my world my experiences that I am in here to take on. Possibly a lot of them will come from these videos that I'm making. Okay. Yes. Okay. So emotions is something that the body has I get with my conscious walking into the body, and the body being in a low dense moving energy and had the program in it. My conscious had to come in and then deprogram the body. So in the deprogramming, worries and the emotions that you have connected or attached to people, I don't have them. I don't have attachments, because that is a trick. It's a killer. That'll take you out of here, and it'll keep you stuck in that 3D thinking. You'll live in that world of attachment. Mama, daddy, sister, brother, baby, daughter, sister, son. All of those are your attachments, honey. They're your attachments. If it wasn't your attachments, why would they attach a name, which is a label, to your birth certificate? I'm just giving you some information. It's entirely up to you to go and look for it, not for me. I don't have the time. Neither do I even. It's not enough time on the planet that I do my research and then I do yours too. Excuse me? No, I'm giving you the information. If you really want to know who you are, or what is it and what isn't it, okay? Because that's what I'm giving you. What is, what isn't. If you choose to really know that I'm not the only one that is here speaking, and the message that I'm giving you today, there's many, absolute. And you have, and I think I was talking about it, something, I don't know what I said, something about the gods. You have been spelled to believe that one God is the one that's going to look after you, and he's going to take care of you, and you better not do that, because that God will get you. And yeah, whatever. Okay, anyway, let me explain something here. You have to see that it's a whole lot. I mean, I can't even number them, of species, entities, beings, gods. How extraterrestrials or whatever. Aliens. What is an alien? Do you even know? What is an alien? It's just simply something that is foreign to what you look like. Plain and simple. It's what you think it's supposed to be, you know? Just looking outside of something that does not look exactly like you. I mean, there's a lot of aliens around here. I mean, consider, why do we have so many different race and so many different looks, and why so much judgment on the planet? You judge everything. Come on. What are you judging for? Judging why? What is the judgment for? Come on. Why? Because you're separated? Oh, because you look like them. You don't know nothing. You haven't lived until you live your other lives. Till you see the times that you have spent in coming in and out of these bodies that they search a long ways back, honestly. But I'm only asking you to do one thing. Just open up, for one. Open up and receive. What do you got to receive? Enough to make you want to get curious and go look for it for yourself. To go and see if there is or there isn't. That's all. That's all I'm asking you to do. I got help coming. But I want to find that I know that what I put there for you, that it's going to be feasible into your reality to help you break out of the matrix, the program. I'm here making a video right in front of you, okay, right? Now come on. Do you really believe that you or me and me, or technology or science is the only thinkers, the only wise beings? You're late. Even your phone is 1,000 years old compared to what they got. Yeah, compared to what your family of galactics, universal beings have, that you have not been acquainted with, and you possibly are meeting one right here, but you just believe that I'm a human, so you can't tell because I'm in the body. How many times have you met one of them in the grocery store? You don't even know. They're there, trust me. They're all around you every day, all the time. They walk in and out of your bodies because you're open to let them go in and out. Because you believe that this is the only creation that God created. Give me a break. It's far beyond that of this. Far more. How you get to heaven? What's there? Oh, it's just sitting around singing, playing guitar, whatever. No, they're not. Do me a favor. Just for your own sake, your own curiosity. Go Google something. Google Lord Shiva. See how he was when he was Lord Shiva on the Hindu time. He was a mess. And they all were. All your gods have been. And still is, if need be. Okay? Look at us. Gosh. Aren't we a mess? Come on, look at yourself. You don't think you're God, right? But you don't know, because you have no clue which God you are. And you are possibly more than you could believe, imagine, that you are a God. I know a few of you, myself, that I know is one. Yeah, right, you are God. But what God? You just that little tiny little God of your big God. And the only reason you're this tiny little one, because your big God did not have no clue what it was to become a humble being, or to see something smaller than itself and call it of significant. So you think they didn't have to learn? Of course they. After all, they've been born in chaos. and shaped in the program, what they have created for you to be programmed inside of. The reason that Barbara hadn't awakened when you knew her, though it was not, because there was a time in a space that she had to leave and I had to walk in. She had to get her part in, and then I'd come in. Her karma, whatever karma that she needed to clear up in her life, which was Queen Shiva, but she had to go through that timeline. I did it. This is my timeline. And I'm here. Now I got to take the punches from you. Amazing grace. So, I'm going to bring something on my videos. My posts, other videos on my video channel. And hopefully I can get this channel straightened out, because I have all the plans and my greatest attention to give you all the information that I can possibly give to you in the time that I have to give it to you. I don't know at this moment, but I'm going to give as much as I can while I can, okay? And while I'm able to do that, I want to have your trust. I want to see that you trust me. I want to own that. I want to earn it. And most of you who do know me, they know I'm trustworthy. Very, very much. Know that I am. And I am trustworthy. I am very trustworthy. I won't tell you nothing that I do not know of myself, or know that I know that I know. Okay? Is there a sliver in there somewhere? Possibly, because it takes a lot to map out the whole source, completion of energy. Yet you tie in with those who have what they have, okay? I have what I have, channeled and given to me from a higher self. And there are some more out here that does the exact same thing and have done it. And they all are on board. Same with as I am. Many. So right now we're after the tiny. We're like the parent. Don't want to leave the children behind. Though if those children keep going, we're going to have to walk away from them. You know? How many times do we have to tell you or ask you, do not do this, do not do that, go, come on, let's go, it's time to roll, you know? Okay? So, because I want you to see beyond this video and not understand, and to recognize while I'm sitting in front of this video, they can do the same thing 24/7, except theirs is not more smarter, not more intelligent than you think so. That TV, oh honey, it's a portal. It traps you in there. Oh, you think they're gonna listen to you? Oh, your TVs, your phone. Oh, I have a field day in here. But see, I'm aware. So I know what they're doing with my energy, my thoughts when they, toy with me. But I know what's going on. Like I said, I don't know how many videos that I had made before I had to delete them. But I had given you so much. Now I have to come back and can I remember what I've given you, what I didn't give you. But just like I said, if I repeat myself, you'll get it. And I want to say, my other cause and reasons or effect that I am doing these videos, and the reason I do the dance or the workout, whatever I do, it doesn't matter. I'm not hiding. I'm here because I'm here to enlighten you, to bring you to the awareness. So because I want those who have been No. By the blindness of your thoughts. And the program that you have been locked in. When they lock you into that program, you only had so many thoughts that they locked in there. Those are the only ones you use. You're not using anything different you think you are. Trust me, you're not. You gotta get the fresh manna, church world. And it's not from the book. I remember the day Barbara began to wake up and she looked up in the church world and she saw that big old statue sitting up there on the wall that they had in there. And she said, what the, excuse me? She said, I do not believe that I've been sitting here for 20-some years or longer and they have been talking about this statue, but they have not changed the message. They continue to say the same thing, but what is it? What are they really saying? Always saying, well, this is Greece, this was a timeline. Okay, so what else is into that timeline? Do we just toss it aside and not consider? You're just giving a piece of the bone. You're not giving the whole skeleton. What happened in those times? Who was back there? Listen, I'm just stirring up your mind. I just want you to get curious. First, I want you to go and pick up your birth certificate and look on the back of it, at the bottom of it, and see what it says. Does it say anything about property of the stock exchange? Oh, yeah. And remember, why do you need one? Why do we need a piece of birth of what? Certificate to who? Who is the birth certificate to? And why does the government have to put his stamp on there? Excuse me. And who was the Pleiadians? Do you know? You need to find out. They're in your Bible. The 7 sisters, the daughters of Atlas. Okay? They're in there. Who are they? Did you ever consider? No, because the book has you spellbound to believe a certain way and to see a certain way. And belief is a big, big subject. Extreme. Very extreme big. Here's the thing. What we have to come to the conclusion of is decide what is it that you want with your life. With your life. When Source say you can have anything and everything that you want. And you can. Source energy, right? You're a source thought. That's what you are. You're a thought. Being created. Made into the image, as you guys would say. Image. Yeah, okay. What image? What is an image? Consider. So, check out your birth certificate. Find out why do you even have to have one? Do you ever, those W's, you ever use them? They're there for a reason, They are. I know. Always said, God said, don't worry me. Don't ever question God. What? That's why he said it. So you wouldn't. So you can be just, I want you to know, I don't know what video I remember telling you that the priminors, who, the beginners, okay, the Shiva, and the Lord Shiva, and then the Vishnu, and the Krishna, Vishnu, and Brahma. Brahma, the main creator is Brahma. And then, Lord Shiva is the one, the I am. And then come Brahma, and then Vishnu, there's 3 of them. Is wisdom, Brahma's creator, and Shiva is destroyer and giver of life. So that's what Shiva is. But so you need to look those things up. Don't just let me give it to you. And consider, do you remember at one time that you were taught Greek mythology? Who told you to put it aside? Who said that you just toss it away and not consider it? What do you do with history? Trust me, really, what do you do with it? And where does it begin? Oh, it doesn't begin in history, but gosh, that's not where it begins. What history is in there anyway? Got a library, 100 libraries built for you, and they make you, they point their, they is dumb, making you guys look real smart, okay? Real smart. Oh, we got 100 libraries on the planet, and we got 5 or 6 of them in every town. Do everybody, they don't ever come in and use them for what they need to use them for. And they go all the way from 0 up. Go to your zeros. See what you got in there. I bet you never look in it, do you? Okay? Tell me about it. There's codes. You've been coded, and you always have. That's what you are. You're a code. As I said, those 3. And if you want some of my information that I've already been researched for and look my dear soul off to find, I'm going to set up something to help you out. Put something in my back door somewhere when I build one. I'm going to get something together. I'm going to put a lot of things together for you to help you out. I really want to help you. I really want to see you come on with it. Come on. The world is turning. As the world turns, as the New World Order comes in. See, the Illuminati calls it the New World Order too. It's 2 sides of the coin. It's a book out there that you need to see it. I read it. I didn't read it, but I'm aware of it. And then when I read books, unless I'm really doing my research, I kind of skim through them and I pick it up and I see, okay, I know what you're saying because I read something back over here already that connects with what you're saying. Now I know you're talking about some truth because you got it. Then I'm going to connect you and I'm going to connect. When I get done, I have found, see, I take that circle. I start up here at the peak, whether Shiva, whether Lord, whether God. I start at the God. How do you miss when you start there? You got to. I don't start at the feet. Makes no sense. So I start the head, and then I make a full circle. By the time you get back to that circle, you have connected the dots. If you haven't, you're not in the right place. Something's wrong with your research. It's off completely. And research is not something done in overnight. You got to know how to do it. You got to know how to go about it. See, you can't just go in there and read something. You got to click on this, click on. And by the time you get done clicking, they all want to connect. But they already know that you weren't smart enough to. They knew you weren't even smart enough to ask questions. Not even the government who runs say they're running your show. You have no clue what stands before you. Do you know anything about their life? No, you don't. But they're your government, and you're just voting them in. And your little mayors and all them things. All of them. So full of crap. And it's not funny at all. And it's just a plague been carried on from way back. Romans started it all with because Romans took the Greek mythology and they twisted it and made it Romans mythology. So they took the Greek and they just made a whole lot of different mythologies out of it. And then they call it Roman mythology. Because it was, I want to say something. I'll say it was effed up, okay? That's why. So if you can track yourself back to Rome, and all you need is one of those names that you call yourself, just take that name and track it back to Rome. I guarantee you to go back there. Guaranteed. Pull it out. Prove me wrong. Go ahead, prove me wrong. Find your name back in Rome, because I guarantee it's there. Trust me. You may see a whole lot of little other people or humans, whatever you want, look just like you, or you identify with them. You will. Because they clone everything pretty. They clone a lot. Some of you may be cloned. You don't even know you're cloned. But if you're in a soul group and you're in a soul family, which majority of you are, because you wouldn't even have met me if you wasn't part of a soul group, and possibly the soul group that I'm part of, which is my soul group. So you're probably most likely part of that soul group, because I wouldn't know you. And the rest of the ones that's around you is just the backdrop, because you're on stage. You're on stage, whether you believe it or not. Trust me, you are, honey. And your higher beings, brothers, sisters, cousins, niece, all of them, whatever you want to call them, they up there in the moon, keep an eye on you every day, watch. They know everything you do. You're in a program, so you got to know that. And you only can live here in this program. As I was saying, that those three primaires, they created a computer. All the time that they spent with themselves, and who knows what world that Shiva, Brahma, and Vishnu had going in their world at those times or life. Never fails my phone. Huh? I'm not going to answer it because I'm in front of the video. So, I'm not answering no calls. I'm going to put my moon on. So, anyway. Oh, so hold on 1 second. There's someone getting me a message here. You see what's happening here? Of course. I don't care. You know, it's always going to be that. It's always. And the more you give yourself to yourself, the more they're going to try to get in and come to you. I have them all the time. I'm perfectly fine. Right here, by myself. I don't need you. Why? Because your energy and my energy do not mix. And when I tell you that, you got to know what I mean. When you begin to cleanse yourself from all kinds of thoughts and energies of emotions that you have held on back past lives and all kinds of little hurts and nitpicks, pains, and you begin to lay down your heart and put it back into the place where it should have never left, and that means you finally connect back to your higher self while you've been disconnected out here doing everything. When you begin to do that, and your thoughts begin to come in, and you begin to channel up to the way that is higher than where you at, and you want to take your life to a higher place, to a greater way of life, of living, and placing it out of the evolving of chaotic life that you've been around all yourself, and now you want to build your own house and peace and love and happiness, and what you want is what I want, then we can fellowship together. But when you want something totally opposite of what I'm looking for, then where does that fellowship at? Okay, but see, those out there will come and find you. I don't care. Why? Because it's called zombie apocalypse. They want to put their, they can't stand to see you happy, living by yourself, enjoying the world of your life. Why? Because I'm connected. I don't have to have that extraordinary What I want to do is connect you and me and me and me into one, together. And we all have the same mind, the same interests, the same thought, the same belief, as you want to call it, the same seeing. I want to connect you there. I want to bring you into the world where you are in your own created life, your own facade of bringing a world into your world that causes you to be something much greater than you ever could imagine yourself to become. Ever. Why? Because it is your source to do so. Your source energy. To do as you please with your own energy. However, the way you have channeled it, whether you give it this way or you give it this way, it makes a difference, matter. So you've given it out too much. You've given it this way, man. You know who you gave it to, though. It don't go that way. It goes here and then there. That's how it goes. Go look it up. Did I tell you about the chakras? Go find it online and see. So let me tell you. See, this video, this is common. You are in a video to them. They can put a video in front of you every day when they feel like it. And how they want you to see it. They'll drop it in front of you. Oh, so you think that we don't want to know how to make videos. What do you think it came from? It's a thought, remember? Thoughts create. Who had the thought first? Did you? No. Oh, you think that inventor? Come on, give me a break. Where he got his from? Or where did he get it from? Okay, you see? They come in. But where did he get his? See, go back. Find out who invented the phone. Oh, you think Apple did invent the app? No. Go do your research. Get to know. It's just not one page. It's 1,000,000 pages you need to find to look up the name of who is the creator of Apple. And what is his life about, or what is his life was about, or who is he, and all those things. There's a lot going on that you do not know. But I wanted to tell you, I'm going to bring those videos. And I want to get everything going in a direction so that when I do these videos, whenever I load them, you won't be surprised that I videoed this particular day or this night, that you're not surprised what I put on there. Or how, about when you see the video. Because eventually I'm going to I want to get to where I am in my own reality. I bring a reality show to you, so it's going to be just open book completely. I want to be in the reality of everywhere I'm at. You see me, okay? But I will let you in some of my videos. I'm going to allow you to come in here. And some of my videos, I'm going to open up. And whatever you see is what you get, okay? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it. But I'm getting there, so give me time. Because I get thoughts all the time, and when I get them, I want to give them to you. While I'm thinking of them. Otherwise, I have to go back and quiet and channel in or whatever. Or just bring something. I'm going to start bringing topics in. I'm going to bring a topic in, and I'm going to open up so I can have Q&A. And then Q&A will give you some questions, and you ask me questions, and I'll give you answers, whatever I can do, okay? I'm going to do that, and I'm getting all ready. It's just taking me some time, because remember, startup is the hardest part. It is the most hardest part of getting any business going, anything, no matter what you do. It's the hardest thing to do. And if you don't have just you, then, and then I'm not that great with electronics. I'm working on it. I have to channel up and okay, and then you got to stay connected. You really got to stay in your connection with your higher self. So the exercises that I am doing on the videos and the dance, that's for me to inspire the seniors, the handicapped, not even just them, everyone. those who just don't have the energy to get up and move your life, or those who just allowing yourself to just kind of just waste away because they tell you, no, it's time to get married and settle down. What, your marriage licenses? Oh, don't even let me go there. So, settle down. Oh, mom, don't do nothing. Dad, don't do nothing. I'll do it. No. Do it all. Let them keep doing it. Keep working. Don't stop. Don't work for the people, though, not the corporation. I mean, for yourself. Don't ever stop. Don't ever stop doing something that you enjoy doing. Don't let the kids take it away from you. They already have, but those that can hold on, hold on. Don't get them out of your life if they stopping you, holding you back. Because that's how they end up where they at. After they finally gave in to you, some of them probably start waking up because they're old hippies. And they start seeing things. They wasn't going to, if they told the kids, they found out, they locked them away, put them in a crazy house. Send them to the nursing home. Oh no, you're not seeing, you know. And so the parents had to start shutting down because they didn't know what to tell you. They couldn't tell you anymore. They start remembering. And they start seeing things. They're old hippies waking up. And your kids thought you would lose your mind, so they lock you away. All kinds of things happen for you to have put your parents into those bad homes that they call themselves building for your parents or whatever. You know, well, really not your parents, but you know how they got your spell, so you gotta believe that. You're not a parent, or not a daughter, you're not a son, you're not none of those. And in reality, because you are a incarnated being coming into the soul group. Got things to work out. The reason you use those families, you have a certain bloodline of family that you do come in, and you come in all the time in that certain bloodline of family. But that's because that particular bloodline of family has things in it. I don't know if you do it all the time, but you choose the bloodline of the family that you're going to come in, and it has a certain whatever going on in that line of that family with that bloodline. It has certain things in it that you could use that's going to help you to do your karma. You know, you either bad or good. You got both. You know, you got your bad and you got your good karma. You got both of them. And so you choose a certain bloodline that you can see that's going to help you to get this through. You see what I mean? So you make that choice before you come in here. That's a contract that you sign before you get in. But those are things that happens that you're not aware of, because you got to wake up and see. First, you need to go find your name. Send it back to Rome and see where Rome it takes you at. How you can discover that somebody else got the same name. And why would they have the same name anyway? You see what I mean? And that's only one name, because there's only one thought. You think that the names was created out of the words. Where would the words come from? The letters. They came from the numbers. It's another language. You got to look it up, check it out. It's called gematria. Gematria. And you got to break it down to the numbers. And so the names is just what they use to enslave you and to spell you under. That's why they put it on your birth certificate. Oh, and that's why they ask your mom, you going to give them a name? You going to sign? All that little crazy stuff. Oh my gosh. Yes. I mean, you gotta come with me and see the program. It's what you have been spelled inside of, and to believe that Mr. John that lives next door is just the nice old pretty man, a nice guy that you've ever met, neighbor, but he's not. He's not. He could be doing all kinds of crazy things and you would never know, and they have. Right on your nose. You don't know. You do not know how your world is set into a certain photographed scene so that you can see the perfect picture and you live the perfect life. And you're the one that they want. Because they know. you. Because you're not making any fuss. Oh, but the ones that make fuss, oh, we'll lock them up. But they the one doing all the crimes. Trust me, they are. Yeah. They do the crime and they lock you up to pay the time. Makes a lot of sense, right? Yeah, you better believe it. They know it. That's why I'm not afraid to say it. Okay? I have no fear. None. I'm telling it just the way it is. Yeah, exactly. They do the crime and you pay the time. You just gotta know it. You have no clue how much they have Ponzi schemed you. Completely. What they call it, DFC or DHF or whatever they call for the children or Department of Children's Service. That place is a trip. It's a mess. It's absolute slaughterhouse. They all are. There's no difference. They all are. They all are just buckets of blood. Buckets of blood. All of them. And you are like the scapegoats to go up the rank. See, a millionaire is just not a millionaire just because he's a millionaire. Don't work like that. Because they print your money. What's bagging it up? Just a printer. Anybody can print. Oh no, they hold the plates. Oh, they got to hold the plates on when? Got the government? You ever know the parents that don't tell the kids what they're doing? Yeah. Do they? No. They say what they want you to hear. Lies. Been born in them. The whole world been in lies. Lies and truth. Deception. Yep. That's what it's at. So, the seniors, the disabled, and the ones, whoever you may be, that don't get up off your couch, that think that life has given up on you, oh, because you got to go to church and you don't feel like doing anything, and we can't be dancing because it's not right. It's a sin to dance. It's a sin to drink a little wine. It's a sin to smoke weed. It's a sin. What's a sin? Do you even know what that is? Come on, give me a break. Google it. Go to the library and find the word sin and the word S. And it even begins with an S. Ooh, who else name begin with an S? Satan. Go back, find all what the names you can find that goes with start with an S. And then you got the I in the middle and the N. Break it apart. Where do you find that anyway? Except in the book. The book. What other book tell you about it? Do you measure it yet? You haven't measured that book. Measure it by what? Choose to measure it by something, because you only got the book. You have nothing else to measure it by. Doesn't make sense, does it? To me, it doesn't. I hope you can see it makes sense to you, because what I look like just being sitting up here giving you what I'm giving you and everything that I haven't measured it yet. Doesn't make no sense either. You think I haven't? Of course I have. How do you live with something that you're not have something built on it or a solid, a foundation? How do you take that? I mean, really, truly. You see, you got to build a foundation in order to build anything, no matter what it is. And I'm working hard to put one here for you. That's not easy, not at all. But I'm working on it. And the only thing I know to give you is me. What else can I give you? That's it. I can't be fake. I can't be phony. I don't know what that is. So here I am. Working to see, to find a way to open your eye. you can believe there is a big picture that's sitting right in front of you, which has been spelled just perfectly fine without you even knowing that the mirror that you see, you just gotta walk through it. You know. So anyway, I'm getting tired. I gotta get off because I've had a long day. I'm doing I am just here to make sure that my life is done whatever it's supposed to do while I'm here. And then I'm gone. Back where I come from. Back to the me. So I want those videos to inspire any of you to realize that you don't just sit around and not use your vehicle and not take care of it and not respect it and not give it what it's in need to give, to pay it attention. You know, beautify it, keep it looking good, make it feel better. Do whatever you gotta do, but give it some attention because it really needs it. And don't bring me what it is that they call age, because it doesn't matter. Nothing of that matters. What happens is that they shorten your age and then they put you in a portal of the soul recycler, and then they wipe your memory. You could remember. You was never supposed to live only till whatever age they shut your age off to. You had your life was supposed to live for quite a long time. Years, million years, thousands of years. Now that's coming back to you. Now Source is bringing things in that back to that hole, to the circle. So now the light is coming through. Dark is going to participate behind it, and then you're gonna put on the light, which is the thoughts. That's what they are, and those thoughts gonna raise your elevation, and then you're gonna be living on high, and you'll live for a long time, forever, and you can take your body. You don't have to leave behind. So much that you have been spelled to believe. What is spell? Consider. They have you spelling in school, don't they? Think about that. And they say they call it education. Is it really? Who are they educating you about? And what? Oh, is it about yourself? Oh, it's about their government? Oh, it's about the know how to get a job so you can get up and get slaves. You gotta get a job. You gotta move your math. You gotta read your book. Bullshit. And they ain't hurting your kids. They just, ooh. But they just like we are. They're little beings, incarnated into the body to take the experience. So they're here to experience just as you are and as you have. Yet, we're going to break them out of the spell. And we're going to give them a much better life. One that children is able to come in here and have a good time and find the life of play and what it's really supposed to be about. Because even in that little circle, there's a lot to learn while they're in that circle of play. Much things to learn from that energy that they're developing in. So I'll come back. I had more things to say, but there's plenty of time. Okay? But yes, and then there's so many things I want to offer to you and to open up. So we'll get there. Okay? Namaste.